Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, in my part, I will present to you all about executive summary of our main topic, that is insurance by Takaful and the characteristic of insurance. Okay, in executive summary, I will tell you about insurance and Takaful. Do you know what is insurance and what is Takaful? You do know, right? Okay. Definition of insurance is: insurance is meant to separate the loss caused by particular risk over a number of people against some amount called premium. Insurance creates a fund under which many persons contribute a certain sum of money called the premium, and out of the which the person who suffer loss are compensated. Okay, we continue of what the definition of takaful. Takaful in an Arabic word that means guaranteeing each other. It is a system of Islamic insurance based on the principle of ta'un. What is meaning of ta'un? Ta'un is mutual assistance and tabarush. What is tabarush? Tabarush is a gift, giveaway, and donation, where the risk is shared collectively of by one group voluntary. There is a pact among of group of members and participants who agree to jointly guarantee among themselves against loss or damage to any of them as defined in the pact. Do you know that three elements that have insurance but have takaful? That's three elements that the difference between insurance and takaful. Firstly is gara, mean uncertainty. Secondly is masir, mean gambling. And the last is riba, mean interest. That three elements have insurance but doesn't have takaful. The whole insurance company, do you know, like Zurich, Allianz, and Etika. And the famous in company Takaful is Takaful Ikhlas and Syarikat Takaful Malaysia, or Prudential BSN in Islamic. Okay, let's continue to the characteristic and feature of insurance. I will tell you about a few that characteristic and feature of insurance. Firstly, is benefit. Benefit under the insurance is payment of loss. Payment of loss. The insurance policy is an arrangement used to compensate person and organisation for loss covered. Secondly, of benefit is reducing societal burden. Insurance help minimize the burden on uncompensated debt, victim, and social instability. The second characteristic and feature is underinvestment. The strategy of investment of insurance, firstly, the option of your own degree of security and expenditure is adjustable. Secondly, is depending on the risk factor, you can select from a wide range of fund to invest in. Okay, the third of characteristic is operation. Operating process according with national regulation and regulation. And the fourth is wait a minute. And the fourth is premium. Premium. The payment of the premium establish a distribution and purchasing relationship duty for the insurance provider. And next, the characteristic of insurance is under company. Company, a relationship occur between firm and policy holder. The funds prime used in participant account as a partner and corporate account, and the participant are contrary to the business. And next is Sharia. The Sharia insurance, the insurance policy contain usury and several other items which are perhaps not feasible in compliance with Sharia law. That's the thing that element I tell you already. And lastly is the rule. The rules of the characteristic is operating process and God shall conform with the required law and regulation concerning insurance. Okay, that's all.
Here are the characteristics of takaful. Individual intention to take takaful choose to donate to a fund which might theoretically support the unlucky person. The benefit of takaful are the action of charity and virtue that allow the participant to gain two forms of benefits, which are the monetary benefit, and also we receive the grace of God and blessing in the life hereafter through the act of the donation. The fund of takaful will be invested without interest in all Sharia approved securities and will also comply with any required national insurance law and regulation. Since the operation is in compliance with Sharia law, the operators are paid explicit payment like the cost of installation, operation, and charging the shareholders' income on behalf of policyholder for the establishment and the service of the company. For return, the core shareholders share the company's profit and responsibility. Then the payable premium for Takaful are the contribution and the savings. Takaful company are better known as operators, are organizations that serve as trustees, supervisors, and even known as business citizens. Takaful is a Sharia compliant where all Islamic rules have to be complied to and haram should not be concerned. The structure of Takaful is free from riba element and other forbidden elements. In Takaful firm, the assets of policyholders are jointly owned by policyholders and controlled by the shareholders. Takaful rules are operating the processes and goods shall be in Sharia compliance and required to comply with the national legislation and insurance regulations.
Role of insurance. Role of insurance means help people financially protect themselves against life uncertainty such as natural disaster, a car accident, or an illness while on holiday. They have two types under role of insurance, which is life insurance and general insurance. Firstly, I will explain about life insurance. Life insurance means protection to policyholder for death, critical illness, disability, and hospitalization. The coverage period is more than a year. They have 9 types under life insurance, such as first, lifetime insurance. Provide the life insurance to individual to pay off debts or lost income for the spouse or family. Second, health insurance is a type of insurance coverage to pay off medical, surgical, or dental expense incurred by insured. Third, term insurance is coverage for a limited time only. Fourth, endowment insurance combine protection and saving. Investment insurance combine investment and protection. Sixth, reduced mortgage term insurance is the premium is only paid on the amount covered according to the loan of balance. 7. Income insurance is to provide a solution during retirement on individual will run out of money. 8. Business insurance is help protect a business from risk. Lastly, education insurance giving the best future for their children because it is crucial and valuable to help their education safeguard. Second, I explain about general insurance. General insurance means an insurance policy that protects against loss caused by death or damage to personal item. The period of protection and the payment of premium is once a year. There have 4 types under general insurance, such as first, car insurance is provided by insurance company to share the risk getting an accident. Second, travel insurance is cover damage of the personal property. Rental equipment such as rental car. Travel insurance also include trip cancellation of interruption coverage, baggage and personal effect coverage, medical expenses coverage, and others. Third, resident insurance provide protect a building due to fire, lightning, and explosion. Last but not least, personal belongings is protects personal items such as computer, camera, cell phone from theft or loss. Function of insurance. Function of insurance means to split the loss caused by a particular risk over the several person who exposed to do it and who agree to insure themselves by the risk. Function of insurance divided by 2 categories. Risk is primary function and secondary function. Primary function. First, insurance provide certainty. is a payment at the uncertainty from loss. Second, insurance provides protection. Protect against the possible risk of fraud. Third, it improves efficiency. The insurance eliminates worries of loss. Last but not least, it helps economic progress. Insurance protects society from major loss or damage.
Takaful is insurance system that consists of Sharia law, and it's also as alternative in those commercial insurance. It also has divided into two categories, which are family takaful and general takaful. Family takaful provide a combination of long-term saving and protection, and it includes family takaful such as for education, retirement annuity, investment, and for health, which is for treatment costs. General takaful focus on short-term protection of properties and liabilities against of loss or damage, and it includes home takaful, which is protect from fire or loss or any damage, and secondly is vehicle takaful, and thirdly is for personal accident takaful. There are 10 functions of takaful. Firstly, as a protection. In case one day we had an accident, at least we already prepared ourselves a protection plan. Secondly, as a saving, if we want to further study or we want to perform haji. Thirdly, as a tax exceptions, which is reduce tax while paying zakat. Fourthly is for investment. We double our savings and we get profitability as returns. And for fifth is as a emergency money. In case one day we really need emergency money, we can use takaful as our emergency money. Next, income replacement, which is income replacement is for retirement or someone is unable to work. Business financing, it forming funds and capital as well as settling debts. Next is property formation, which is through long-term saving. As a savior of dignity, in case one day we face of hardship or we lost a place to depend on. And lastly, a place to save money, which is we save and we invest money for our worldly and hereafter share.
Present to you about product of insurance. For insurance is divided by two. First is personal line and the second one is commercial line. Okay, for personal line we have motor insurance. This is due to the fact that motor insurance is mandatory for all vehicles using Malaysian public under Road Transport Act 1987. Second one is medical and health insurance. This policy is designed to cover the price of private medical treatment such as the cost of hospitalization and healthcare service if you had an accident or ill. The third one is basic fire policy. The basic fire policy is to cover your building from loss or damage caused of fire or lightning. And the fourth one is house owner policy. This policy provides additional coverage compared to the basic fire policy for residential properties such as private dwellings, condominium, apartment or flats. Next, householder policy. This policy is to cover your household content and include coverage for fatal injury. Personal accident insurance is an annual policy which provides compensation in the event of injury, disability or death caused solely by violent, accidental, external and visible event. Next one is travel insurance. Travel insurance policy covers accident and losses arising from the journey either by air, sea or land. For commercial line, we have liability insurance. This product is to cover the cost of compensation anyone who is injured by a faulty product that your business design, manufacture, or supply. Next, fire business interruption insurance. For fire business interruption insurance is provide indemnity to the insured in the respect of loss or profit. Next is money insurance. This policy cover for loss of money whilst in the transit and whilst kept in the lock, drawer, safe or strong room, or due to any hold up whilst on business premises. Next, goods in transit. This policy cover any losses or damage to goods conveyed on land, by road or rail, by boat for short journey. Next one is burglary or theft insurance. This insurance is to insure against or damage to the insured property. Next one is aviation insurance. Aviation insurance is insurance that cover grade specifically to the operation of aircraft and the risk involved in the aviation. The next one is fidelity guarantee insurance. This policy will provide indemnity to employer against loss of money or property as a result of act of fraud or dishonesty of any employer. The next one is engineering insurance. This insurance refer to the provide economic safeguard to the risk faced by the ongoing construction project, installation project, and machine and equipment in the project operation. The last one is marine insurance. The marine insurance is cover of loss or damage of ship, cargo, terminal, and any transport or cargo which property is transferred, acquired, or held between the point of origin and final destination.
One of the Takaful product is Motor Takaful policy that provide cover to your vehicle against losses or damage due to accident, theft, or accidental fire, as well as third-party legal liabilities. Second is Fire Takaful policy that provide protection for losses or damage due to fire, lightning, or explosion to property such as building, plant, furniture, and machinery, as well as stock. Then there are comprehensive schemes that protect your home, belonging, and asset under Takaful house owners and householders policy. Furthermore, Takaful also provide a daily hospital income benefit under Health Takaful policy in the event you are hospitalized, whether in normal ward or ICU or at local or overseas hospital. Next is SME Takaful policy that provide a wide range of coverage to cover small and medium enterprise business risk against fire and other business needs.
Next Takaful product is Engineering Takaful policy. This policy is designed to provide protection against losses or damage in respect of the contract work at the contract site. Next is Worker and Employees. In this Workers and Employees policy, there are two types, which is Foreign Worker Takaful Guarantee, which will serve as a guarantee to the Immigration Department to cover repatriation expenses. And the second policy is Foreign Worker Hospitalization and Surgical SIM to cover hospital admission expenses of the foreign worker. Next is Liability Takaful policy. The product is about the participant against the liability at law to pay compensation and claimant costs and inspection in respect of injury that are suffered by the employees that is caused by accident or diseases. Next policy is Marine Takaful policy. The marine cargo provide you with the coverage for the loss or damage to the goods ship on the all type of conveyances such as sea, air, road, and rail. And the last one is miscellaneous and the personal accident. The product provide you the coverage against loss and damage to your static machine or equipment within the territorial limit. Insurance and Takaful is a tool to manage risks. Here I will explain about the type and characteristic of risks that are covered by them. There are three types of risks. The first one is personal risk. Any risk that can affect the health or safety of individual. The second one is property risk. Any risk that can cause a damage or loss to a property. Third one is liability risk. Risks that are related with being found liable to another. Next is the risks that are faced by the insurance and Takaful business. There are 5 risks that will affect their business. The first one is underwriting risk. Underwriting risk is the result of the process and selection and approval of which risks need to be insured. Second is credit risk. Credit risk is happen when the other party can't meet with the obligation of the contract, resulting the company cannot get cash flow or asset. Next is market risk. It's the up and down of prices in instrument and asset in the market. The fourth is liquidity risk. This risk will occur when there are large quantity of claim happen or they have high liabilities. And the last one is operational risk. This risk is include internal process failure, fraud, technology failure, system breakdown, and non-compliances with regulatory standards.
Prepare before it's too late, because we never know what happened in the future. Anything could happen at any time and any way. Nowadays, insurance and Takaful is necessaries. Bank Negara Malaysia also have provide initiative for B40 group, which is they provide a cheapest protection plan that's very useful and easy access. And as additional tips for applying protection plan, we need apply protection plan suitable as needed. And lastly, government, universities, school, community, family, friends, and even ourselves, we need play roles, and we need to know the benefits, the importance of Takaful or insurance in our daily life. So that's all from us. Thank you for lend us your